Hello everyone and welcome to the stream and the return of the Starlight Expedition's Pokerole, our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop campaign using the Pokerole 1.x system. This is Chapter 1, Episode 19. This title is On Strike. As a reminder to everybody, we will not be really responding to our chats, except for via text. So do be aware of that for everybody. Also, you do have options such as to influence what happens in the game using Streamloots cards on my channel, as well as ethereal influence over on my channel here. I am streaming this alongside both Rygon Plays and Arzadeyu, though we do have multiple other streamers here, such as Seda BDA and Wernimol. Links for all of them will be down in the chat below if you're watching this on YouTube, and for those here, it is right here in the chat.
Joke.
But thank you all so much for joining, and we're going to start off with our introductions, beginning with Rygon.
Hey. Hello everyone, my name is Rygon from the channel Rygon Plays. I am the storyteller for this campaign. What that means is that I am the one who controls the NPCs, constructs the world, and tells the players of their actions. I hope you all enjoy what we're about to give you. And yeah, let's have some fun.
All right, Amos.
Hello, I'm Wernimol, and I play Amos the Growlithe. And we'll see how his hangover is this session from him passing out drunk last session.
Azurith.
Greetings all, I am Azurith, played by Arzadeyu, who is also streaming and recording this. And Azurith is a very, blunt-headed person. Literally, he has a flat head crest.
And what is your species?
Thank you for reminding me. I play an off-colored jangmo-o.
All right. Dart.
Hi, I'm Dart. I play Seda, the dragon-type werewolf. Oh wait, hold on, I got that backwards. Hi, I'm Seda. I play Dart, the steel-ground rockruff.
Oh, I get it.
And I like science.
And I am Zim, and I am playing as Jet, the ghost electric type rockruff. Right now, Jolene is not with us. She will not be able to join us this evening, unfortunately. But next up is Oram.
Hi, I'm Oran, and I play Argus the Tyrant.
Yeah?
We're hearing the typing and stuff.
How the fuck is he picking that up?
I play Argus the Tyrant, who is scared of everything, especially scared that everyone's going to leave him behind. Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll just do what parents do to kids that refuse to leave the store and just go, okay, bye. And then you come running after us.
Well, what if you don't go okay bye, and you just leave in the middle of the night?
Nah, I don't think we're gonna do that.
All right, was that everyone?
That would be everyone. So now we are going to do a recap. Rygon, I know you were wanting to go around, but at the same time, we got Seda right here that's got the notes and stuff.
Yeah, if we got somebody who wrote down notes, great. Yeah, go for it. I figured if nobody did, then we would just do a round robin and fill in all the details that way. But go ahead, Seda.
Yep. So it's been a few weeks since we've done a Pokerole, so to kind of put everyone back in the same picture, a bunch of Pokemon woke up under a tree, and eventually those Pokemon came to form Team Astrodon of Starlight Expeditions of Starlight Town. But just as they were joining, they were forced to flee Starlight because a very culty team called Alabaster Gleam came in and started running amok and potentially causing some illness to go around the city, or to around the town. But Team Astrodon, in fleeing and gaining some new allies along the way, they found a house in the middle of the woods among the ruined parts of the old city. The group slowly trained up, started chatting and bonding, growing closer over their mutual circumstance, not quite remembering what they were, just knowing that they weren't this. And their memories ever so slowly began to return. As they explored, the nearby ruins around this house, they discovered a little bit about the area. Old abandoned structures that seemed to make very little sense for at least their forms. And probably more importantly, another guild who weren't quite so lucky. But also more importantly, they slowly began to uncover the mystery of the house that they found themselves in. Its seemingly only resident, a mysterious Martinez, whose intentions seem to be helping the party, but at the same time, their one ally from the guild, Doc, began to recall some very painful memories, as Martinez supposedly killed his own team members of the guild, including a very dear John who was close to Doc. This sent Doc into a very unfortunate state, which the group had to go deep down into the ruins to get some very much needed medicine. But upon the realization that John's remains were in the very attic above the house they resided in, this put Doc into a very deeply distressed emotional state, in which she then locked herself in the attic alone. Now the group find themselves at an inflection point. Low on resources, Doc locked in the attic, Martinez's true intentions still unclear, the dangers of this unfamiliar world still ever present, and Starlight, under threat from Alabaster Gleam, still needs help. What shall we do?
Very nicely
Thank
done.
you for the recap. And now I turn it over to my good players. What do you do?
Well, we left off specifically with Azurith and Jet out in the yard doing a little bit of practice.
That is correct.
And Dart and Jolene were up in the attic where Ethan was asleep, and they both had a bit of a heart-to-heart outside of the attic entrance where Doc is currently residing. Amos is passed out from drinking a very strange metallic liquid, and Argus is fast asleep from basically going a little bit paranoid about their place in the group and overworking themselves trying to make a push go.
It's still only half finished.
I keep notes.
You do.
Yeah. Since it's only half finished, I guess that means it's a push and stop.
It's a puo.
Outhouse on wheels. All right, well, go ahead.
Well, Azurith, you want to start us off?
No, you start. Sorry, I'm being a little flustered at something I forgot to set up completely. And it
No
wasn't
worries.
working properly.
But somebody better start, or I'm going to have to start for you. And you
Meteors
don't
fall
want me
from
to
the
start
sky.
for you.
Oh, Okay. Well, I can't really do anything if Azurith isn't ready for it, so...
No, I'm just have to
Amos
leave it as
snores.
is. Long story short,
Argus snores.
I apologize. Argus's little text-to-speech and voice icon isn't working on my stream, so that's
The
why I got
talking
flustered.
icon?
Yes. Small deep breaths.
So anyways, Dart, I guess it's to you.
What time of day is it, Rygon?
A great question. I don't actually remember what the time of the day it was last time, but since we were training outside, I'll say it's about, afternoon to late afternoon at this point.
And I'm assuming Ethan is still kind of asleep, and Jolene is still loading.
He's cutely sleeping, but it's like in that light sleep where he could probably be woken up not too much difficulty. It's like the kind of sleep that you get when you're exhausted, but still wary.
A pretty sleep.
All right. Dart's going to look at his bag in his inventory. Seeing that there's like we're a bit of a lull, he's going to kind of take a task of things.
Okay. You open up your bag and you see the various different items that are within it. Wait, what is that? That's probably nothing.
Oh, don't tease me like this. But actually, now that you reminded me of something, because I was looking at my inventory. I have some documents on relic inventory. I have some silver pieces. I have that golden rock that ended up in there in the medallion. So I probably should also have the book, unless someone else has the book that was on the strange metal orbs.
No, you should have it.
Yeah.
I know we definitely have it somewhere. I'm pretty sure you held on to it.
Yeah, because I should also have the metal orbs. Someone else, held on to that. But there is turning to the book that was describing the metal orbs that Dart consumed.
Yes.
There's one thing that Dart would like to do first. He'd like to try to flip through the book to see if there's any blank page anywhere.
There is just one blank page. It is near the front, just before the title. It says, "This page is intentionally left blank."
My goodness, I can actually read this. So I'm trying to remember, do we actually have a writing utensil anywhere? Oh, Doc might have one in their room.
I will remind you that Dart would be aware that Jet kind of made ink and was using his claw.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna put a pin on that because I do need that. I do need you later. But thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I wanted to remind you because it's been a while, but you were there when Jet he squeezed up some of those fire berries, or I can't remember the
you make
name.
Ember berries.
Ember berries.
Smoking. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Dart's gonna remember that, but he also remembers you were training outside, so we don't want to disturb you. Dart is going to turn his attention to this stick that smells very pleasant.
What do you do with it?
I'm actually just trying to pull up the description I wrote down.
Okay. But there was just an awkward pause there. I figured you were debating on whether or not you wanted to play fetch with yourself.
I see. Okay, I see. Plain stick is inside the chest. Well worn. Smells good? Question mark. At the tip is white substance.
Someone throw the stick for Dart.
Oh no. Dart's gonna examine the stick again and again, like, kind of give it the run through the senses of, like, sight and smell.
It looks like a stick. It's been rubbed smooth. It's kind of got like a bit of a tip to it, but not like too much of a tip. It's kind of like as if somebody were to narrow like a paper tube roller sort of thing. As for the smell, it smells like fresh bread.
Hmm. Dart's gonna poke at the stick.
The stick has been poked.
Keep on poking the stick.
It
Poke
has
the
now
side,
been poked twice.
Particularly, he's gonna poke that, like, weird, like, the weird, like, rolled end that you're describing.
Okay. It has been poked.
Okay, well, it's not, it's not trying to blow me up. I'm gonna lick it.
It tastes surprisingly good. It tastes like fresh bread.
Ooh.
But it's like the memory of fresh bread.
Aww.
Wait, does that mean he regained a memory?
Maybe.
We already had the baker shop scene.
This is kind of one of those sort of instinctual memories that you know what it is. You just can't quite place where you remember it.
Curious. Dart's gonna take the stick up into his mouth and pack up his items back into his bag and move back downstairs.
Why is there a loaf of fresh bread right by you now?
What?
Yeah, there's a loaf of fresh bread right by you.
Drops the stick. Dart's gonna poke at the bread.
Bread has been poked.
Lick the bread.
It tastes like bread. Fresh bread. Hot bread. It's like it just came out of the oven.
Ow. Bah. What the? Dart's gonna finish
Hold
packing his
up.
things.
Where's
Yes?
Ethan?
Sleep on the couch?
Yeah, he's just sleeping on the
Is he
couch.
still there?
Yeah.
Or did you turn him into bread?
Oh no.
That would be that'd be a very dangerous item to give to a puppy.
You have a point.
No, Ethan's fine.
Julian's fine.
Where's Shalene?
Oh no.
You baked
Jolene's fine.
Jolene!
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
didn't intend for Jolene to evolve this way.
It's
Oh,
an
Jolene's fine.
evolution.
Well, that was crazy.
Where did this bread just literally end up behind me?
No, it's not behind you. It ended up to the side of you.
Was it at the end where the stick was, or like the weird white end of the stick was pointing?
Now that you think about it, yes.
Huh. Art's gonna finish packing up his things. He's gonna like take the bread into his mouth and kind of like put it on like the little seat cushion by like Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna take the wand or the little stick into his like mouth and like run back downstairs.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Leave the potentially poisonous loaf of unknown origins with Ethan.
It'll be fine.
Gonna run downstairs and be like, realize Amos and Argus are asleep.
Yeah, one of them's like really asleep.
Yeah.
Just little bits of leg twitches over there, Amos.
Amos snores.
And he's gonna run outside to where Azurith and Jet are trading.
Okay.
As you pop up outside, you're seeing Jet do his sinking into the ground thing, and then popping up behind Azurith.
Are you saying anything, like trying to scare him?
Yeah. Boo!
Ah! He jumps and he just scurries into the training dummy, smacks into it, scared. Why do you keep doing that?
As you look back, Jet is no longer there.
Can Jet like just sink into the ground like SCP-106?
I don't know. But neither is
Kinda.
the training dummy.
What about the training dummy?
It's gone.
Al just looks to where the training dummy was, then over to Dart.
You can see a broken stick sticking out of the ground, and the training dummy appears to be lying a few feet away.
And he's gonna go over and try to push it back up. With using his head crest as support. And also saying, "Hey Dart, how's it going?"
You know, Azurith, you could move your token.
Oh, you're right. I should really move my token as well as actually move my camera over to the... I'm so sorry.
Amos is dreaming of biting on Azurith's head crest.
He's gonna go push up. I assume it was the middle one that was knocked down or something.
You can very faintly taste metal in your mouth.
Man. Hi, Dart. How are you? How's it going?
As you lie there dreaming, Amos, you catch a whiff of what smells like fresh bread, and slowly but surely, your eyes flutter back open. Same with you, Argus.
What,
Or Aram.
what's that smell?
I smell bread. But where is it? Someone bacon.
Where is that? What the Rice is?
I'm just gonna groggily sit up and look around.
the smell seems to be strongest from the kitchen.
Well, of course, that's where people cook. Our Argus is gonna toddle over to the kitchen.
Amos is gonna follow with kind of a unsteady, groggy gait.
There doesn't seem to be anything cooking in the kitchen. The fire, stove, oven is not on. Nothing's on the table. There's just that smell of freshly baked bread, and it seems to be leading just outside the door.
Red. Argus is doing one of those like nose in the air, tiptoes, as if the smell is carrying him.
What about you, Amos?
Amos is gonna follow, wanting to find where the origin of the smell is. Also,
Go ahead.
hungry for a snack.
Oh, feel free to move your token. All right. As you both reach the door, you can see Seda with a stick in his mouth, and the smell seems to be coming from that stick.
Wait, what happened to Dart?
Didn't you know? Got replaced. We have this dragon type of werewolf now.
Ooh, dragon type Lycanroc.
I mean, at least that has hands.
Finally, can open all the drawers for you.
Can hold up the bread.
Jet is doing his little shadow sneak, which, by the way, that's the move that he got, is shadow sneak.
Okay.
Well, I was more explaining for Werenimal, and the audience. Basically, he can sink into the ground and then pop up behind somebody. Typically, it does damage, but he's not trying to do damage to his friends.
Gives a little bap on the back of the head. Bap, bap, bap. Puppy baps.
Yes, I like this. This is canon.
I will say,
gives him
though,
like a
because you've
gift
used it
slap.
so much in such a short period of time, though, you are starting to feel kind of tired.
Oh.
Is everyone appearing? Oh, go on.
So, Dart, you okay?
Dart's gonna kind of gesture his head to go inside and kind of go back inside. Going to the kitchen table, running into Argus Amos.
Hey, Dart.
Hey, where's that
I-
bread smell coming from? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Dart's gonna kind of delicately put the stick on. Delicately put the stick on the table.
Okay.
Did you want to play fetch?
Oh no, Argus! I don't want to play fetch. Just something very. Then again, I illogical would considering everything that's happened. Actually, this is actually quite par for the course, but something weird just happened.
You found a stick and you wanted to play?
No, this was the stick that was in the chest that was down in those ruins.
There was a stick in the chest?
Was a stick in the chest. And hold this off for one moment. That's gonna run upstairs.
At this
get-
point, Azurith will be walking on in after setting the training dummy back up the best he can.
Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. And
Walk past.
and Dart's gonna go grab the bread that was that he left by Ethan.
Hey,
Assuming
Werny,
it's
we're
still there.
hearing you munch. At least I think that's you, Werny.
Hmm?
We're hearing you munch.
How is that getting picked up?
It's very sensitive, I guess.
Yeah.
You have a sensitive mic, sir.
Yeah, I have a condenser mic, but usually doesn't pick any of that stuff up. I don't know why it's picking it up right now.
It's
Maybe you just
fine.
don't have noise suppression or background noise off, like turned on for Discord or something.
It's trying to eat my cashews.
I know. Go ahead and continue the scene.
Dart's gonna
Ew,
kind of run back up to the room where he left the bread by Ethan, assuming the bread's still there.
The bread is not there. There is, however, what appears to be a very satisfied Ethan.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
it a very fat Rattata?
Okay. Run back downstairs, pitter patter.
Ethan, he's kind of surprised by the whole ordeal, but he sort of follows in curiosity.
Dart, are you okay? You're seeming a little weird.
I think he wants to play.
He
I don't
seems-
want to play.
But you're energetic.
Also, I gotta say, would we even know what fetch is?
No.
Okay.
The concept you do, name not necessarily, but this could just be one of those things where you just say a word, but you don't exactly know why you said it. Dart, sir, are you okay? You kind of came in and out. Did you want some of that, bread? I'm sorry, I was so hungry.
Oh, you're good. I'm just trying to figure out where the bread came from.
I thought it was one of the ones we had in our pack that got heated up somehow.
We had bread heated up?
Okay, no. So remember when we were in the ruins, just across the street, and we went down and we fought those really weird, critters with the sharp blades. And then we went around for the berries, and we found the berries and the really gruesome scene. And then, Jet found the key, and the key went in a chest. And then, we looked in the chest. I also did the weird gold bar thing.
I don't know. You're not making much sense.
No, but in that chest was this stick, and Dart's gonna be pointing to the stick.
The stick looks surprisingly unaffected by the ordeal. It's almost like you pointed at an interrogation, but it stoically remains unemotionless.
Camera pans, and Dart's just shining the spotlight in the interrogation room. It's like, what did you do? What did you do?
Where did you get the bread?
The stick doesn't react because it is a stick.
Where'd you get the spotlight?
We
I'm
we have
kidding.
look. We have an increased budget. Just roll with it.
Ah.
But digressing, so I was, I figured since you guys are training, and Amos and Argus were passed out, and we still don't know what we're going to do. I figured, hey, this was the perfect time to take a look at it, and it smelled very sweet, freshly made bread. And I poked at it, it didn't really react. I even licked it, and it tasted sweet. But then I picked it up, and then before I knew what happened, there was a loaf of freshly made bread right next to me. It seems to kind of defy logic, even in this world we find ourselves in. I don't quite understand the cause and effect.
Azurith closes his eyes and says, "Now I want bread."
Bread?
I mean, like, and Dart's just going to kind of like reenact what he did. Like, he's going to reenact the poking of the stick at like the white part, like licking it, and then like how he picked it up in his mouth, like.
Jet is looking very closely at him as he's doing it. How exactly did you move while you were holding it?
He's kind of like shaking his head back and forth, like kind of like trying to think, like. Cool.
Does anything happen, Rygon?
But I'm thinking very carefully on how I want to approach this. Ethan is kind of staring like wide-eyed at the commotion at the stick, and I'm trying to think of a particular word here.
I believe the word you are looking for is death.
No. Ethan simply states, oh, give me a second, I'm about to sneeze. Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. Ethan stares wide-eyed as you are kind of acting in a very silly fashion, trying to get the stick to do something. And he just simply states, oh, everyone, I think you might have found a Magi's foci. The stick does not react.
What is a Magi's foci?
Stares at Ethan.
It's how best to say, I'm not very well read on this particular subject, but it's essentially a, well, lack of a better term, a instrument used by beings who can use magic. It causes all sorts of things to happen, and I guess this one makes bread?
I like bread.
Don't instruments usually make music?
Does that mean I'm an instrument?
So
Looks
if we
the
play
playing
this
scale.
instrument, we get magic bread.
Munch,
all Magi
munch,
foci,
crunch, crunch.
Are all Magi foci an instrument? If so, what can my scales make? Clink, 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 clink.
I think
Well-
you all are getting off the topic.
Yeah, Dart's gonna like kind of very carefully lay the stick back down on the table and just kind of like, so can just anyone use one of these foci?
Oh, yes. They are very special because of that property, that anyone can use them. But of course, if you're more trained, then you could probably get more out of them than others could. But this is the first time I've ever come across one. And he kind of sniffs the air a little bit. It smells delicious. And that bread was really good.
Yeah,
I-
wave it around and make another one.
I'm trained in sticks. Maybe I could do it. Argus is going to pick up the stick
It
and
explodes.
shake it. Oh no!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Argus. I had this one biocoded to just me only.
What is biocode?
I don't know, but that's what the director told me to do. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm enough of those jokes tonight.
It could be that maybe the reason it's not doing anything is that its charge is out. Maybe it needs some time to regain its energy.
I mean, that would make sense. I mean, if there was a stick that could just like make endless bread, then that would put
We could
Was-
feed
it-
everyone.
It would put a baker shop. That's what the vaguely recalled when smelling it. Definitely it'd put one of those out of business very quickly.
Oh, yes. Generally, at least from what I understand, is they have a single prepared, well, spell, some kind of an effect, and they have limited charges. The more powerful ones have more charges than the weaker ones, and I guess this one must be a weak one.
Well,
Right.
surely we can make it stronger, right? Put it through training?
I don't know how you'd go about doing that. That's just a stick.
Ethan
I
sounds
mean,
like he's
I
done with our shit.
can hardly slap mud at you all, and you want to go about trying to, you know, supercharge a folk eye that we hardly understand.
Wait, if we need to charge it, can't can't Jet charge it?
I don't know if it works like that. The energies that they pull from are very mysterious and something that no other Pokemon really are attuned to, except very, very few.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, this talk about bread is getting me hungry.
Duke.
Yeah, and we don't have many options.
Yeah, and you woke me up without bread.
I'm
Mm,
sorry. I didn't intend to tease you with food. It was very shocking.
We could try cooking the Rize.
it could.
Dart's gonna put the folk eye back into his bag. Like, oh, I suppose this might be something we can revisit later. Maybe it just needs time to, as you say, recharge.
Mm-hmm. They say it takes usually about a day.
Well, I guess we get to have fresh bread every morning then.
Oh, that sounds good. Hmm. Speaking of food, what if we tried all going out and to find more food? And maybe find more help now?
Well, my only concern about everyone going out is Doc's still locked up in that room. I'd like to try and head to Oran Grove soon, but at the same time, we're kind of waiting for Doc to come out.
Maybe she'll be ready
I'm sorry.
tomorrow.
Give us this day our daily bread. Well, I guess the stick puts that line to truth.
Oh my god. I'm done.
Thank you, Slitherite.
Wow.
I'm done. I quit.
Oh.
The
Bye.
kid.
We'll put you on the boat,
And-
send you off to sea.
Just watch Dart fly away as a dragon.
Oh
No.
god, could you imagine Dart getting a Viking funeral? Like, probably the most terrifying thing for a steel ground type ever.
No,
agreed.
no.
Even worse if you're not actually dead.
We don't put him in a boat. We put him in a teacup.
Oh, be sure to keep on
We
top
put
of
'em in a
everyone. We've got
barrel.
limited time.
Alright.
Yes, back at the matter at hand. Still, we are running out of time. How much of that Rise do you think we could potentially cook up?
It depends on how we cook it.
Ah.
Where
Are
did
there
we
any-
put it?
Did we get like 3 packs?
I believe we had 5.
I don't think it was 5 because my Polgo could only hold
You're right, it was
5
3. I
things.
think it was 3 5-pound bags or something like that.
Something like that.
3
maybe.
large bags.
Yeah, 3 large bags. Okay.
Huh.
Either way.
Well, where did it go then? As we
We
start
put it
looking
in the
around.
kitchen.
It doesn't take long before you all find them. They weren't hiding.
Jet's going to look over the bag and see if he can, see anything written on it aside from just Rise.
Made in China? What?
Oh,
No, you don't find any other writings on the bag.
Made in China. Ah, must be fancy.
What's a China?
China? It looks like China. Now it's China.
That was a passing joke, non-canonical, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We
I
should
just-
joke during break time, please.
I just wanted to make the must be fancy joke. Kind of like fragile.
Actually, I got an idea. Seda, you've been writing notes, right?
Yes.
What's that symbol that was on the bag?
Ooh, good question.
I want to say it was 3 leaves in a circle?
Yeah, that sounds about right. You see that printed.
And it's a bag that,
Oh, that bag.
Jolene has.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You see that symbol.
Huh. Well, I guess nothing for it but try and open it, Actually, I've got an idea. Because I don't know if we can close it again, and it kind of feels very fluid in there. He's going to try and phase his nose in there and try and grab a mouthful.
Highly suggest against that.
I mean, it would make sense for him to try and do it in character, but the DM is also suggesting against it, so I guess I won't go that route. I don't know, that might not be a good idea. Well, nothing for it. He's gonna use one of his claws to try and open it at the top.
Okay. The material seems to be made out of a sturdy quality to it. But the claw eventually does manage to work its way, and with a slow peel, you're able to open up a line. And as the opening, opens, you see small little white grains. There seems to be a lot of them.
He does keep the opening fairly small. He's peering in. They're like little white, like sand. Are we sure this is food?
Dart's gonna kind of move up and like inspect it, giving the usual puppy, sniff lick.
Well, I mean, we haven't pulled it out of the bag yet. We're just looking
There's a
through the
hole.
hole.
There's a hole I can stick my nose in.
It
I'm-
smells like a sort of a grainy thing. It actually kind of reminds you a little bit of the smell of grass, except it has a far more tantalizing scent to it. You get the feeling that if this were to be cooked, it probably would smell um, different, but no less appetizing.
My question is, how
That's
do we
food.
cook it?
That's definitely food. We definitely need to cook it. Can't just eat it like this. It might be a little bit.
How do we cook it? Do we bake it? Do we boil it? Do we
I don't
mush
know
it
food
up?
terms.
How like the little kind of like, I did you only describe the smell or did I actually taste it?
Oh yeah, that's right. You tasted it. It tastes like it smells, but dusty. Also, Amos, as they are messing around with the bag, you suddenly remember a memory. You catch the idea of that rise in the shape of what appears to be like a small cake kind of pressed together. It is wet, moist, and you recall it being delicious.
Huh. I think I remember that stuff from something. It was kind of like a wet spongy thing, I think, kind of. It was soft and there's a whole bunch of those things pressed together. And it was pretty good.
Better question is, how do we make it?
Do you know how to make it?
I mean, it was wet, so I think you need water.
Shutters.
Goes over to the sink. Water flows. We need to put it in like box? Cooking box.
Haven't we
Cooking?
actually used
Ah.
pots and pans already?
Yeah.
I think I recall that, yeah.
You mean like one of the pots?
Yeah.
And he digs one out and holds it in his mouth and brings it over.
Put water in. Put Rise in. And we be good?
I think you need some heat in order to cook something.
Yeah, it needs to be cooked, so I think we need to.
Everyone
Eat it with
turns
something.
towards Amos.
I
Yeah.
was just about to say, wow,
we all
I
turn
guess-
to we all turn to Amos in unison.
Panel 1, Amos, we need to like heat up or something. Panel 2, everyone has their heads turned towards Amos. Just that devilish looking thing, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Fine,
well,
but I get
Amos,
first dibs.
lay down and we'll just put this on ya.
I don't think it quite works like that.
Does it hit the... Don't we have an oven? And a fireplace?
Yeah, I'm not the only source of fire around here.
We always need that little spark to start things off.
Oh yeah, but we are also basically out of wood for the fire. Because that's one thing I remember for sure is that we are basically out of wood.
Just put it over walks over here and heat up. Yeah?
But how do we heat up?
We there are trees outside we could grab wood from real quick.
Sure, Argus. Yeah, you come with me for that. You're like, stick master. And if we need wood, you could help.
I'm not really a stick master, but I could try.
You were literally just saying you had training in sticks. I'm
do.
curious to
I
see
have a
how
stick.
this training works.
And I pull my stick out of my bag and point it at Jets. Hiya!
Jet gives you a very unamused face.
And I boop your nose with the tip of the stick.
Walks over and boops.
Can I channel my electricity through the stick?
No, because this is too cute.
Azurith opens the door. Come on, let's go! Steps on the very bad trap and walks over. Wait, does the trap actually trigger?
Well, since you stepped on it, yeah.
No. Because one thing I do remember is when we put it together this time, we did it wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Both of you get wrapped up.
Wait, what?
You set it up. It was going to trigger. It mostly
Just because
wasn't
we
hidden and stuff.
Yeah, just
No,
because
no.
it's poorly set up does not necessarily mean it doesn't work. It just doesn't work the way it's intended.
Oh no.
Anyway, have fun with that for a bit.
As we suddenly
Guys!
just hear them screaming, and then a ding far off in the distance.
We're on
Which-
branch.
Argus accidentally made a trebuchet.
Okay, that would be awesome.
You want it to happen?
I think the
I
better
mean-
question is how
boy.
much does chat want it to happen?
I know.
I would learn a new weapon. Argus learned how to make siege weapon.
Oh no,
We're doomed.
we're doomed. Meanwhile, in the trap,
Dart
Argus.
is doomed. Dart is the hardest one.
Argus.
Yes?
Nice trap.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Well, now we just need to get ourselves out of it. Now start moving like crazy. I have idea. If we shake around, we break the branch this is on, and we get wood.
Okay.
Jet's just coming over to watch.
Yep.
shake.
Azur starts shaking, like moving his body, and the weight of the trap just going up and down, up and down. So it looks like a giant rug trap. It's just shaking up and down.
That's one jazzy cocoon.
Shake harder.
Hey,
faster.
Dart. What do you think is gonna? What do you think they're gonna be when they come out of there?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. It probably depends on if they open it up at day or night.
Well, judging by their efforts, it'll probably end up within the next few days.
Oh no.
Is the question: is it going to be a moth or a butterfly?
Well, we know where
Moth.
he's about.
Just get us out of here.
That's and Azurith's gonna try ripping through the rug with his claws.
Don't rip my trap.
Jet's going over and he's gonna try and like follow the rope and see if he can get it loose on where it's attached.
Since you mentioned the carpet first, you do manage to succeed to tear at the carpet. It's not that good of a carpet, and you both manage to spill out of a hole on the side. The carpet has now been rendered useless.
My trap. Argus is just sitting on top of Dart, or Azurith whining a bit.
Azurith is cold in this cold snow. Dragon type is not happy.
No, the dragon type is not happy. You ruined his trap.
Are you guys done playing around?
Playing. I need to go find another carpet now.
Look, we have much bigger things to discuss than the carpet. Once we figure out how to cook this risee, we do need a course of action.
My trap.
Your trap can raid. And depending upon how things go, your trap might not be needed anymore. At least here, at least.
It was a nice try.
Think of the improvements you can make. But first we need food.
Making it tear-proof material.
But first we need food.
Azurith try to get up with Argus on him. Argus is heavy-ish. Yeah, 57 pounds.
Argus is not letting you up. You tore his rug. He's a spiteful little dino. Wait, we do have wood.
Where?
And Argus darts over to the dummy that got blasted off. The broken dummy.
Ah.
I don't think the dummy was broken. It was just knocked out of place.
No, it was broken. The dummy itself is fine, but the stick it was mounted on isn't.
Argus starts trying to drag the dummy back to the house.
Azurith will help by getting on the other side. Well, if we're not gonna need dummies anymore soon, I'm sure just picks it up and walks.
Sure. Yeah, it's with two Mons doing it, you both managed to eventually get the dummy inside, pack it over into the oven, create some very uncomfortable imagery in the, doing so. And yeah.
Azurith will go close the door. to make sure the door is closed.
While they were dealing with that, Jet's going to have called Amos over. Hey, Amos, could you help me pour some of this into the pot?
Yeah, sure. I'll go over there.
Okay. So I think I think if you bite it here and hold it, and I'll try to lower this side.
All right, I'll grab hold of it. Amos gonna grab one part with his mouth and try to hold it.
Okay.
And Jet's going to try and grab the bottom with his mouth and try to kind of lift it a little to help it pour. Watching the pot to hopefully keep it from being too much.
Managed to, with your cooperative efforts, managed to get some success going. The water sloshes and it spills a bit, but eventually you are able to get enough into the pot to be worth it.
He was trying to get the rise into the pot with the water.
That too.
Okay. Alright, help me put it up there. And he'll grab one handle of the pot while waiting for Amos to grab the other.
Amos will go and bite onto the other.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And lift and puppy paws up on the
Lift and-
counter and or on the side and try to get it up on top of the stove.
And success.
Yay!
Yay. I'm hungry. Can't wait till this stuff cooks.
How will we know when it's ready?
I mean, we'll probably notice a smell.
It should get soft.
I'll try counting with the clinking of my scales, if to help. And it'll try to be like a timer, just going clink, clink.
But when
Clink.
do you stop?
When the food's done and smells good.
Oh, okay. How will you know when it's done?
When it smells good, and the food is ready. Yeah.
But what if it doesn't normally smell good when it's done?
Azurith blinks a bit while trying to keep concentration.
You know, I feel like there's gonna things we're gonna have to roll with it and trust ourselves.
It's the worst that could happen.
And the house
Greasy
burns down.
explodes. How Greasy explodes?
Well, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go get more firewood so our fireplace doesn't go out.
Good idea.
Oh, the strap's broken, right? Just move it away.
You broke my trap forever.
It would be really shame if we came back to this house, trap was still there, we stepped on it, and it activated.
That would have been amazing.
Clink, 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 clink,
So what are y'all doing now?
clink.
I hear
Oh,
some people are going for wood. Arzadeyu
Duke.
is clinking.
Clinky.
While waiting, Jet is going to try and figure out one of his books. The Wolf and the Throne. Or, sorry, The Throne and the Wolf.
Okay.
He's going to be kind of just sitting over here trying to figure out what it says. Dart, maybe you could help me, understand this?
Sure. And Dart's gonna kind of lean on over.
And we've reached our first part of the break. It is 10:30 now. And I
Okay.
need to finish up my notes.
Go. Be free.
I will be free. So for now, go ahead and go do what you all are doing. We will reconvene hopefully soon.
Yes.
Okay.
And now, well, now that we have the Riese on the stovetop, I'll pull out this Riese that we prepared earlier.
Wait, you pulled the Riese earlier? Wait, what?
And we'll say right now we're just doing a bit of a time skip while all the characters are just doing their thing.
I so wanted to make that joke.
I have a hair in my phone case. Get out of there.
I'm sorry, I've been sleeping on your phone.
Data producer pup.
Producer.
Say that producer, but yeah, it sounds about right.
God, when did I get promoted to producer?
By making the most recent actions.
I'm still
Maybe?
trying
I
to
don't know.
figure out where the increased budget came from for the spotlight.
I mean, we did start selling, the Pokerole's fleshlight, didn't we?
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Corbin Pro tipped $5. Here you go to help with tier 1 Razimeg.
Corbin, thank you so much for that tip. That is tier 1 completed. Now for tier 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Booga 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 booga
All right,
booga booga.
I'll keep that in mind.
Everything
But
will be fine.
I do know where the food or where the budget for the spotlight came from. Just give me a moment here. I'll bring it up on the stream.
Be bada bida bada ba 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 bada ba bada clink clonk bong go go ba da da ba bada bada ba 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 bo ba.
Okay, I do ask for some silence so I can finish up my work.
Like we can talk, right? But not
Yeah, you all can talk, just
random
nothing too distracting,
noises.
please. Sorry, RZ.
It's going so. I love physics.
There, on the stream. That's where the spotlight budget came from.
Oh. Okay.
That's
You just-
adorable.
You wanted your spotlight, so we got you your spotlight. It just cost him food. A fun fact, Demon Slaying Duo
Growl.
may be returning in the near future.
Wait.
A steadfast supporter.
Is Jaffer gonna be better?
Unfortunately, no, but he's kind of poked me before about possibly getting a different person to run it, and I didn't want to. But now we've got somebody else that has stepped in and is like, hey, I want to run a campaign, a preset module. And I'm like, and Jaffer's okay with it, so they're looking over things, and For those that have been here a while, by the way, Aaron Wen, thank you for that follow. But for those that have been around for a while and remember Retrograde Renegade Starfinder, it is actually the player that did Samimi. Aerotan / Lightpaw / they go by multiple different names. Yeah, I would really like to hear Jaffer again. It's been kind of sad going through some of the old... Oh, hi, Jaffer. Speak of the volley and he shall appear.
He knows you're calling his name.
Well, we were talking about Demon Slaying Duo, and I was gonna say how it's been kind of sad going through some of the old clips and hearing your voice, and I'm like, I want to hear it again and chat with my friend again, and not just through cards. Because I love hanging out with my friends.
You see, if Zim was a dragon, his treasure would be friends. His hoard would be friends. Gold? What is gold to him? It's friends.
Can we get off the friend pile? I need to breathe.
Rygon just completely buried at the bottom.
Oh no! How dare you!
Hey, actions have consequences.
Yes, Rygon, you are cute. Everyone here is cute. Zim is cool. Because you refuse to be called cute.
I also refuse cute. I reject cute.
Alright, I'm now writing a law that Dart cannot be booped anymore. No calling cute, no be called adorable.
Hersey?
No, adorable is acceptable. Cute,
What?
no.
I have a response on my stream.
You know, that is cool and slick.
Wait, Abby, no, don't encourage them.
Okay,
Well,
so you being called
like earlier, you see, Avi is the other half of Seda, and so with half saying that Seda is cute and half saying he is not, we're gonna go with the half that we like and round it up. So Seda is cute, confirmed.
This is mad.
I'm being bullied by my boyfriend on stream. Actually, you know, then again, this is payback for what I did to him earlier.
Oh, do share.
Do share for the stream recordings.
I reached a new level of breaking Abby by just quoting StarCraft 2 Medic. I love you too, dear.
Let's see.
Well, yes, we know you love the Seda deer.
But will you love the Seda Salzbuck?
Changing with the
Yes,
seasons.
yes, I will.
But you're not Hisuian Stantler, so we can't go, around the land riding you on your back.
Hey there, Seda. Just thought you should know that Jaffaroshak thinks you're cute.
Okay then. Now what about the cast? We need more funny Pokemon stuff, and Dart had a bunch being saved, if I'm correct.
Jaffer knows what he's talking about.
That is true.
There, more stickers. Stickers are definitely my weak point. I have so many stickers. Like, to the point where I'm contemplating poking my my programmer friend to figure out a way to, instead of going through stream stickers, coming up with our own little thing for you guys to bring stickers up on stream. Hersey, what are you clicking?
Oh. My scales.
Stop. But then again, Seda, I
Yes.
think you could be of assistance with this idea.
Assistance is what idea? Sorry, I was looking at my clips.
The,
It shall be
Sammy.
done, and done well.
Jaffer has sent the next attack all in. If it's a hit, it's a crit. If it's a miss, it's a fumble.
I'm gonna hug Abby.
Oh, I'm afraid you missed.
Are we going to be attacking?
I'm attacking him with love.
I see. Roll your accuracy roll. It'll be Dex contest cute.
Okay, so 4 dice. That's a 2. Or a 2-2 and a 4-4, so 2 positives.
All right. Unfortunately, you missed.
And
Oh,
he
trust me, you want to
falls.
miss.
Why?
I mean, critical hug means you're squeezing him into mush.
Oh.
But I hug him like plushie.
No, see, Dart has fallen through the abyss.
Oh, so now Dart is in the back rooms.
Yeah, oh. Oh no. Time to get the popcorn.
Have fun down there, Dart.
You know, when I asked for my own spin-off series, this is not quite what I had in mind.
Listen, if you survive, you get your Power Ranger series.
But that was the initial pitch. Power Ranger series.
Fans, production wants to do back rooms first. It's like really popular for some reason.
Yeah, I'm afraid that our polling suggested that Power Rangers is out, horror is in.
But, you know, we could totally have just done, you know, Pokey Earth, you know, where I do my best David Attenborough narration about, you know, the fascinating and dangerous things of the world of Pokemon.
No.
The joy of
That's
Poke
even
painting?
Those poll even worse.
Listen, we can do that in like 3 years when we do the poll again and include it.
And here we can see Jet, a curious member of a yet unclassified species of rock growth, shutting down his compatriot's idea once again as they try to find the appropriate show to raise more funds for a second spotlight.
No, no, it's okay. We're just cutting the food budget for Jet. Endo, Super Sentai is fine. It's Power Rangers that's out.
Okay, then we'll just do Super Sentai.
I see.
Quick, I need a Japanese translation of Astral Dawn.
Okay, that is acceptable. However, your muzzle is going to disappear when you put on the helmet. You know, that one series where
Yep.
they-
I
they
know.
had- well, I know you know, but
Deca Ranger.
yeah, Deca Ranger. There you go. Where, you know, he's an anthro with a muzzle and everything when the helmet's off, but as soon as he puts that helmet on, the muzzle's just gone.
Oh, okay. Now that's just sad. Send me an image, please.
Oh, can someone find that meme image?
Oh no. Oh yes, please.
Avi, please tell me you have that meme image somewhere.
All I know about Japanese is
Okay. I am probably going to butcher this pronunciation. However, Hoshi no Asahi equals Dawn of Stars.
Oh, Hoshitoboku. I love it. Doesn't Hoshi mean stars? Also, I am saving that and pinning it somewhere you cannot stop me. Oh, what would ask? Okay, if each member had their own spin-off series where they were the spotlight, what would they have?
It's a good question. Also, just as a side note before we put the Super Sentai idea away, you know, judging from my experience, and Avi or anyone else who's more knowledgeable of Super Sentai, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I am an idiot, and I will be making a fool of myself on the internet that will be permanently archived on YouTube for all of eternity. But, from my experience of loosely looking at the different, like, Super Sentai teams, you would have, you know, the name of the Sentai team, you know, plus, like, you know, the word, you know, and Ranger for whatever reason. So, like, if I'm assuming that, like Asashi is, like, star, or
Hoshi is star.
Oshi is star, then, like, you know, maybe if, you know, Team Astral Dawn were in a Super Sentai spin-off, we might be Oshi Ranger. And then for some explicit reason we actually no, for some explicit reason we still say our colors in English.
Hikari is done. Hoshi no Hikari? Maybe? I don't know.
Congratulations, Dart. We've come up with the money for a second spotlight.
Oh.
Look on the stream.
Oh. Well, that's why. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking Amos would be a cooking show for some reason. Jet would be Ghostbusters, where he's the ghost. Argus would be Bill Nye, the science guy, but it's Argus.
Real quick, follow up to the previous one.
Oh, that's just rude.
What time to take over Zim stream?
Well, So wait, you're streaming Starlight Expeditions now? Ooh, Starlight is Hoshikari. Hoshikari. Panthea, what is Starlight Expeditions in Japanese?
You know, I'm just imagining that, you know, maybe the simplistic one would just basically be calling ourselves like Star Ranger.
Ooh, Star Ranger. Oh, you're supposed to get a cool outfit. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. I have it somewhere, but I remember drawing an armor set for a jangmo-o. Somewhere. Let me go find it. Well, I'm gonna post it in post it somewhere.
Okay, I found it. I did a quick search. I found it.
All right, sir. You have to share with the chat now.
Is in the I'll post it in the media sharing. Oh, this is a memes channel.
Okay.
Media sharing is basically memes.
Production didn't have the money to put a muzzle on. Okay, fine. Hoshikari Ensei. Alright, here. Oh, get up and stretch. Anyways, here. Let me just...
I just got about 3 more notes left to go.
All good, take your time.
Take your time.
Rygon, he's our mon. If he can't do it, no one can.
Raygon the Nine Tails.
So let's recap. What are we putting on the Starlight Expeditions, you know, TV channel? You all get 2 shows.
Everyone gets 2 shows. Okay. Yeah. Argus gets something sciencey, Amos gets a cooking show, you get Backrooms and Power Rangers Dart. Jet gets Ghostbusters where he's Ghost. And then
No, I feel like Argus is more like home improvement.
I could see that.
I like this.
Okay.
And Dart is more Bill Nye.
Okay, so I was wrong.
Dart Nye the science rough. I don't know.
Pokey Earth with Dart. Just Dart. Also, did we already attempt to butcher the lovely title that Aviating posted?
I'm an Aviating post.
I mean, he's your other half, so go for it.
I mean, do it.
It's like I would probably pronounce it as Hoshizora Ten Kentai Sentai. It just have a pretty nice ring to it.
Let me see if I can.
I don't know exactly what that translates to, but
it stands for Starry Sky Expedition Resistance Sentai.
Ooh.
All right,
ooh.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna listen to it from Google Translate. Hoshizora Tanken Tai Sentai. Hoshizora Tanken Tai Sentai.
No, actually, as a question, is there a Japanese word for astral as opposed to just star? Because we could have that be the team name, and then we were like Astral Ranger.
Astral goes to a Asu Toraru. So if I give us Astral Dawn, Astoraru Dawn. Okay. Wait, we're making a Japanese dub of this? Wait, what?
No, see, we're going to actually produce it in Japan, and then we're going to license the footage and then dub over it.
Okay, I see. So we have to make it. Okay, got it.
And we're also gonna have to start working on some mech designs.
Okay. Mech designs. That's gonna be troublesome. I only made.
And then we're gonna have to be able to combine them together.
Sutarito Expedition. Okay, interesting.
And you're also going to have to like start the season without me. I'll join like 7 or 8 episodes in.
Hmm.
I'll be making a mysterious yet grand entrance where I then reveal myself and then ultimately join the team.
No, you'll be the first villain. And yet when we actually meet up with you, it turns out that you're actually just not even close to being evil. You just didn't know that what you were doing.
Oh, so are you suggesting that I was manipulated and brainwashed to fighting for the wrong side temporarily?
Yeah.
This works.
Yeah, that's fine.
But even then, we were able to defeat all of your plans so easily because even brainwashed and manipulated, you still can't be evil.
I see.
Even my most evil plans just has that hint of good in them that causes them to fail. It's like trying to build like on quicksand.
All right. For some reason, keep thinking Fire Emblem. For some reason, help me.
But also, here's the other better question, because we kind of alluded it into our private chats the other night. What would everyone's preferred, team color be?
Rainbow.
Blue.
Be rainbow.
Oh, you mean like power? Okay, you gotta pick a single color.
You gotta pick your single colored spandex.
Rainbow.
Single colored.
Rainbow is a single color.
No, rainbow is multiple colors. Okay, Tuxedo Mask. Okay, now we're just getting to a Sailor Moon spinoff.
No. You see, the sailor, or not sailor, the rainbow is a single color. At least if you make it a single color, it's just black. Slitherite, I really want to play Fire Emblem Engage. I just don't have the funds for the game.
Huh. I keep hearing it's good.
So, Werny. Wernie. He didn't fall asleep, did he?
I'm sorry, I'm hurrying.
You might have. I'm
No,
tired
please
too.
don't rush.
Please don't rush. We
I
need to
got
find
just
out
2
where
more
the
to
wolf-
go. Please
Okay,
just take a little bit.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
Row.
Well, Abby, sweetheart, why are you apologizing for turning this into Japanese class? We binge watched the entire season of Q Range together. Just with English subtitles.
I don't watch things in Japanese if I can.
Oh look, it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. Because I remember a while ago pitching, Q Ranger to Abby, just being like, yeah, they have a fursuit ranger. That's literally just a wolf. And then he ordered the box set. And I think we watched maybe a few. Oh yeah, there's 2 suits. And then we watched maybe probably about 4 or 5 episodes, and then we unfortunately had to go on a bit of a hiatus. And then at some point last year, heck, we're gonna watch all this all, and we binge watched it. When we hung out at AC, we binge watched some more, and then I think we finished it in about August or so. It was very fun. And yes, the wolf and the dragon, but the wolf one was literally even morphed just a fursuit. September, thank you.
Dragons are amazing and the best.
Oh, and the Dragon Ranger's first morph was just, elegant as F.
We're talking about Power Rangers, right? Or we're
Super
talking about
Sentai.
something. Yeah, I have no clue anything about it. I love my boy. I love my boy, jangmo-o.
Yep, I second. I may be biased, but I second this recommendation of watching it because it's just very. It's very, very campy in the best kinds of ways.
Alright, so, Seda, what you have to do is you have to grab me, you have to sit me down and put it on.
So what you're saying is we do a movie night?
Something like that. You have to, thrust it upon me. And say, you have nothing else you're doing? Cool, we're doing this. Otherwise, I will not initiate it on my own.
Cool. Kamen Rider's also good.
RZ,
Yes?
could you please watch your phrasing of things?
I didn't think I was phrasing things badly.
You were saying some things that could very easily be twisted.
I don't get it.
I don't know what dark thoughts you're thinking, but, can people just stop twisting my words in general?
No.
There's also that one season of Super Sentai where literally half the team were just literally just animal people.
Oh, I remember that one.
Zoo Ranger. I believe it's the correct pronunciation.
But the main guy was a human still.
Yep.
Should have been a bird.
Should have totally had an episode where he just became bird person.
Yes.
Yes, that one, Endo. I will apologize for my butchering the Japanese language. Okay, now you've done it. I know it's the first one just from the spelling.
You know what I think they should do at some point? They should, like, I wouldn't say reboot it, but they should totally make, like, another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. They had one in the past, but they ended it.
I mean, is this not what we're doing right now?
Right?
I mean, animated, like actual official.
Look, we're playing the long con here.
Oh,
See,
Uh,
first we started with, a lovingly crafted and very interesting world. Then we bring in a bunch of wonderful beings to play a cast of adorable yet complex and interesting characters. We slowly build up the popularity of the content we're making until we can eventually fund that Kickstarter for full season animation that eventually gets picked up by insert big studio that will fund us for a second or third season. And then we move on to the plush lines and we just bury Raigon and Zim and everyone else in adorable plushes, particularly Raigon.
So why does everything circle back around to plushes with you?
Because they're adorable, and I want to hug them. Including
I
Abby.
see.
Or we'll be like hell of a boss? Oh.
Hey,
Plushies are
we can have...
good.
I mean, we can put a 10 or 15 minute animated episode out every month, and yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be a project for after partner and stuff. When I've got, when I'm not living, in fear of being homeless every month.
I like the idea, Seda. But if we would need a better start to the campaign than what we had. It was a good start.
But see, that's where we take the ideas from the first sessions and we revisit them in the animated series and make them better, as if we were like playing it over one more time.
I think it was good.
I think it was fantastic. It was like for me watching the VOD before I actually joined the campaign, it was like it reminded me of a almost like the Hoenn opening in a sense, where you had just like the nice, gentle dewdrops falling down the leaves, calming you before you open up with this big epic opener of an action.
Okay, true. Hoenn did have a good opening. It also had Latios and Latios, so that's
Yep.
an absolute bonus.
Indeed. It was a nice pleasant rose to draw you in, because everyone loves Pokemon, and those who love the franchise have been like, it'd be cool if I could live in the world of Pokemon, and that opener was a nice, easy introduction of like, you wake up under the tree, your Pokemon. Now panic.
Unfortunately, this particular campaign, I'm not entirely certain how far we could go with a merch line.
I want to say them easily. What we could go for is
or animated
cast. If we need to go for animated, we would need to start with the intent that we want to go with animated, and also have a very strong community.
Okay, fine. We'll skip the animated episodes. Go straight to the parody shows.
Oh lord.
Because we're gonna have the Amos cooking show that's both parody of cooking shows and Pokemon. We're completely fair use.
That's a good way to get this ball rolling. parody episodes that introduce the cast. Easily recognizable. Hmm.
And Amos be like, and now you set it to flamethrower for 5 seconds. Okay, that legit made me cough there.
Please don't hurt yourself.
I hurt myself.
Time to bonk the Seda. Bonk.
Oh, I'm bored. Here, I'm
I'm
gonna send an
sorry.
image of my. No, 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 it's fine. I'm sorry.
Jeez. Mercy, you really gotta think before you say.
Off Broadway play, you know, we could totally do that. We can do a parody of Pokemon and Broadway by just recounting the Adventures of Starlight Expedition in song.
Oh no.
Sounds fun. Also, I sent an image of a cute thing over media sharing. I got this recently.
Oh, that's adorable.
The front paws are magnetic.
It's incredible. Jolene gets a Tommy gun. Oh no. You know, actually, I find it funny how we've not considered Jolene for the cooking shows.
You have a point.
Well, of course not. Jolene's show isn't going to be cooking. It's going to have cooking references, you know. Like, the catchphrase is going to be, time to ice the cake, boys. But, you know, her spin-off show is going to be a mafia thing.
I thought we were going to give her the joy of painting.
No, no.
No, she doesn't get to be Bob Ross.
Yeah, she's gonna have a dark, gritty series, you know, where she's running the mafia, and you know, there's gonna be others that invade her territory, and there's just gonna be huge bloody fights going on and stuff. It's gonna be really gruesome.
Okay, so we're not going to give her the CSI parody.
Sort of. It's just the viewpoint's gonna be from the criminal side. It's gonna be more akin to like Breaking Bad than CSI.
Interesting.
She's selling them special. She's selling them those special brownies.
Ship it.
CSI, criminal side No, not investigations.
Last notes in.
Alright, I will go use the restroom.
So plenty more notes to do, but I'm caught up enough that we can continue.
I think Seda misinterpreted and stepped away to use the restroom.
I gave you all like a half hour to do that.
I'm aware, and I went and did it, but
well, everyone go grab your drinks or whatever you got to do. We're gonna be resuming here a bit.
I already grabbed mine.
Right. Hey, Z-Draggy. Another simulator game? This is a Pokerole game that I run on Saturdays, along with my players here. And oh, I look different today. I am wearing a school uniform. That's because my chat redeemed that. You also have $3? Okay. I do not know what you want with the $3.
God, did I come back to like someone beating Ethan up for his lunch money?
Sorry, Panthonea. The toasts and hats have not been implemented for this model yet. Everything else should be working, though.
Is Argus and Amos here?
Argus is here. Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
he's
just
here.
tired.
Yep. And again, everyone, I do apologize. That just had to be done before midnight.
Oh, no need to apologize. Real life takes priority. Until we can actually invent a portal to whisk us away from the troubles of human life and into the terrors of the world of Pokemon.
I've been love bombed.
Prioritize what puts food on the table. Or bread.
As much as terrifying it would be,
Or
it would
toast.
help with having a break from normal life.
Right? 4 more hours, and I've been streaming for 24 hours. Yay!
You haven't slept?
No.
Alright, well, shall we resume? I believe we've lost Warney. I tried calling him, no answer.
Oh, no.
But we got enough to keep going.
Okay. Do we have Seda back?
I'm back.
Potato,
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Yeah. But it's okay, I'm raising him back up as a ghost type.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
The things I do for easily marketable plushies.
And now he is a dragon ghost type werewolf.
Heck.
You're telling me that Dragapult now has a werewolf form? Oh, that looks sick.
I did name that shiny Dragapult after me.
Alright. So, we were time skipping to when the food was ready, but Jet and Dart were trying to figure out the book. And we need we need the Rygon to tell us what we found out from the book. The book.
Give me a second. I will use my powers of precognition.
You're just rolling on a random table.
No, I actually have to think. So, what the book describes as you kind of read through it a little bit is an adventurer, a Mightyena adventurer, one who had managed to build himself up a small fortune somewhere within the city. However, even though he had raised a great pack, he had managed to, well, unfortunately pass away in an undisclosed demise, and thus he was buried somewhere within the city with his fortune. The adventurer's name, as written in the book, was Ebon.
Evon?
Ebon. E-B-O-N. Ebon.
Ding! Quest received.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, these be less a quest, more of a rumor.
Oh no, this is going to be one of
see.
those that sounds like a rumor, and yet we got a quest, and it'll point us directly to the spot.
It's so true. We need to go find this place. Walks directly to the exact person.
It's like, Jet, what's that like? What's that weird glowing column in the distance? And why can't I always point myself towards it?
What is this fast travel thing?
Mm.
Huh. That was an interesting read.
We'll
You
have to
do
keep an eye out
recognize-
for it.
You do
Okay.
recognize a few of the other features within it. The creature had managed to go on several different adventures in and amongst the region nearby. And you get a feeling that if you were to read the book more, it might just reveal some of these features to you. Currently, the only one that stood out to you in your brief read was an area called the Blazing Sands. It appears to be located somewhere out beyond the swamp.
Wait, there's a swamp?
There's...
Maybe. Just have to read more.
Hi, it's a photo. Never mind.
Well, these stories are probably always fantastical, but there might be an element of truth in here because, basing stories in known places, can help bring you in. So I'm not quite sure I believe the story, but this might be a useful way for us to potentially build a map.
I would agree. We'll have to go ahead and read it some more and go over it a bit again in the future. Let's see, there was another book I had, wasn't there? Ah, yes. Sharper Swords for All.
Okay.
That's the other book I have.
All right.
Another loyal
I don't know how much
devotee.
time reading that one book took for the food.
It was a decent amount of time. It took you probably about, I'll say about an hour to do the brief read that you went through.
Okay. So I'm guessing
As for
the
the
food's
food,
done?
the food got done a good while ago.
Ah.
In fact, it got so done that the pot boiled over. Turns out you put in a lot of rise.
Oh. Okay, get that off. Get that
Does
off.
that mean we have
Did I?
foamy bubbles?
Foamy bubbles.
When you put too much rice in a pot and it overboils, it creates a lot of foamy bubbles.
Does that mean Argus and Azurith were not paying attention?
I was out getting wood.
For a whole hour?
I could be frozen to death out there, honestly.
Just like real life.
Yes, except it only takes 5 minutes, not an hour in real life.
So
Okay.
it was Azurith who was supposed to jingle more when the time was up, and yet he kept just jingle.
That comes
jingle,
my next question.
jingle,
Was he
jingle,
paying attention?
jingle, 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 jingle.
All the way.
I was
What
just
fun
thinking the
it is to
same thing.
ride.
In a one dart open sleigh.
Heck.
I mean, I know I didn't specify, but I was letting Jet and Dart do their thing.
Well, go ahead and continue. We got like a whole hour and a half left to go.
Why don't you go ahead and specify what exactly you were doing while we were reading the book?
Azurith would be clinking his scales and watching the pot.
It doesn't boil.
He watches it for a while, unmoving.
It'll never boil.
A watch pot never boils.
He doesn't know that. He watches it.
Eventually you blink and it boils.
Literally just
Why is it?
blink and it's suddenly, wait, why is it bubbling?
Yeah, you see it boiling, bubbling at some point and beginning to overflow.
I think it's done. I think it's done. I think it's done. Oh, no, it's too late. Energy. I think it's done.
What do you mean too much energy?
I don't know.
Jet's just looking over.
But he,
What do
He
you
was-
mean too much energy? What's wrong with being excited?
I think the rice is done.
Well, I guess take it off the... take it off?
Sort of pull it off the count. Off the. Wait, is it in the oven or in the stove? On the stove. Where'd you guys put it? I forgot.
On the stove?
That was
Yeah, he's just gonna slide it off the stove.
You managed to
Like,
do so. Amos T-posing nearby.
Well, we at least have art of Dart T-posing.
That's true.
If you ask me, that's more of an impose.
Then Azurith will take off the lid for the pot of rice, and the steam overflows the room. Think of his nostrils with cooked rice. Also fills the room with the smell
Smells
of cooked
pretty good.
rice.
Okay, Rygon. Is
What's up?
this just standard white rice?
I'll let you think on that one.
Well, you keep describing it as having this incredible smell and stuff. Or at least
I
that
didn't
it
say
smells...
incredible. I just said it has smells. It smelled good. It smelled delicious.
Hey, white rice smells amazing. But it
Agreed.
is likely to be long grain rice if it has a distinct smell.
Okay, fair enough.
Because long grain rice also comes in the big giant packages, and it's not too different, but it is different enough to have its own taste and flavor.
I have no idea about rice. I just described what I thought rice might smell like.
I am a rice connoisseur.
I see.
When it comes
So your
to
beans are
plain
done.
old...
Oh, you are? Name every kind of rice, though. Please don't.
Anyway, yeah, it's just rice.
Okay.
Or is it?
Yeah, Azurith's on the counter right now. You have Jangmo on counter, poking at the rice, saying it's hot.
Well, I guess bring it over. Oh, Argus. Could you maybe help him bring it over?
Aren't I outside?
No, you're
I thought you were
inside
back
right
in, actually,
now.
yeah.
I was outside. Someone moved me inside.
An hour passed.
Oh. Okay, if an hour passed, then yeah.
Well, no,
I
it
have
was
the hands.
it was sometime during the hour.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think rice takes that long to cook.
No, it takes about.
Depends on what you're cooking it in and how high heat and how much water's in it.
We're not being very controlled with this.
No, we're not. Azurith has
I'd
kind
say
of
about
found
30 minutes.
Cook minute rice in 58 seconds.
There you go. It was cooked in 58 seconds.
Okay,
Didn't have
so,
time to read that book.
Rice.
okay, so
That's with the microwave.
Azurith cling to scales together 58 times. Got it.
That is raw rice.
Okay, regardless, it is done. We'll
Cooked.
say
It is
half
cooked.
an hour.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. It would be a reasonable time. I am the rice expert here.
Well, it's done now, so, play, how do we scoop it out?
With a spoon?
Goes to find a thing. Tries to get plates for everyone. He
Or
thinks
just
about
carry
carrying the pot
over
over,
to the table.
then realizes, no, he's gonna make a mess with it. He doesn't have good grasping paws.
Argus has grasping paws.
They're tiny.
Argus will pick up the pot despite your tiny comment and carry it over to the table.
Ah. Just don't. I actually got it. Then I'll hop down and head over to the table.
Accidentally whacked team posing Amos on the way with the pot.
He falls over stiffly.
Is he gonna be dead?
I was gonna say ragdoll. Flying ragdoll.
He just like kind of crumples his like just.
Oh no! Oh no, he's made of jello!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's just ragdoll Gma. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
So
Anyway.
I guess we just.
Amos is
guess-
at the table too.
So I guess
He
we just.
respawned at the table.
The dirt.
So I guess we just roll these into balls.
Amos
Or we,
describes that he saw them look more like cakes, like small cakes.
They are rice cakes. Okay.
Rondus calls him has killed the Martin.
Yeah,
Sorry, it
that's
was
sound.
relevant. So I guess Jet's just going to reach in with one of his paws and try to scoop some out.
Okay, it is still hot rice, so you cup a handful of hot rice,
A poffle.
a poffle. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution.
We don't have that.
Vitality.
Vitality then.
Oh, hey, this does this go in for the all-in and the all-in roll?
Yes.
No. The all-in
Because
is
you are
for an
now
attack.
fighting this rice.
Oh.
Didn't you hear the boss music kick in?
Oh.
Yes. Don't you hear the boss music? Come on, you know you hear it.
Well, I got
Speaking
one.
of which, I am sorry. That rice kicked your butt.
You mean the donut?
Yeah, it burns your paw. You dump the rice back into the pot, and you kind of fall off the bench as you cup your burning paw.
Jet.
And since I was double or nothing, you take 1 damage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a little too hot.
We can give it a little bit.
Maybe a scooper?
You mean a spoon?
Yes. A spoon. Yes. He'll get down and go look for a spoon. When he finds one, he'll come back.
Does he find one?
Yeah, there's one in one of the drawers.
Oh, okay.
He'll put a scoop in. Do they have... No, they don't. Do they have plates out? Or something to put it on?
No. None of you went through the process.
We need something to put these on. Then I'll go grab plates.
Epic adventure. Unfathomable mysteries. Amazing combat. Putting rice into tiny cakes on a plate.
When he grabs the plates, he's gonna try his best to, like, put them somewhere. Then I was like, can I get help? I don't think I can do this myself.
Amos ever so generously states that he will help you.
All I could help.
With a curse
Plates
word.
You're fluffing, not doing it right.
I could break these. You know how sharp my jaw is. Look at it. It's sharp. Go on.
Seems more.
Clack.
Honestly, it seems more like a beak.
Beak thingy.
I think it's more of like a beak rather than a jaw, or at least a traditional one. Maybe you're not a dog type. Maybe you're a bird type.
What's a bird type?
We know what birds are.
Oh, we do. I was on the assumption we didn't. Sorry.
As you all are setting out the plates and engaging in your discussion about whether or not birds are a type, you can hear the very faint sense of music in the air. And it kind of goes like da 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 da. Do 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 do. And it kind of engages in a similar tune like that as you go. It seems almost welcoming and warm, but it's so faint that it's hard to know where it's coming from.
Where is that?
Jet's gonna rush for the front door to look out the window.
As you rush over to the front door and you look out the window, you can see what appears to be a bobbing red flag that is somehow taller than the buildings off in the distance.
Ah,
It seems to almost be bobbing in time with the music.
we've got something approaching.
Oh boy. Oh, what is it now?
I do not approve.
Oh,
Chad,
I was
I don't
muted.
think they trust me.
Is there anything
As-
on the flag?
You don't actually see anything on the flag. It's just kind of a red flag, but the way that it's sort of bobbing and waving in the wind, you get a sense of like this, like sparkles kind of just coming, or not necessarily coming off of it, but like integrated with the fabric of the flag. It's almost theatrical how it appears.
I was going to say, when Jet said that Azurith would scramble to the window, run up to it, and then just like put his face up against it to watch.
Just a pair of dogs watching as the mailman approaches.
Not
Oh
approaching,
no.
just off in the distance. The only reason you can see anything at all is because the flag is taller than the buildings.
So it doesn't look like it's coming this way?
Nope.
Ah, I guess it's not actually coming this way.
Well,
That's good.
they have nice music. As long as they don't ruin the front porch.
What?
What
porch?
front porch?
God damn it!
Yeah, the front porch is gone.
It's been destroyed for a few episodes now.
Oh, yeah, okay, so they don't know. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm referencing that.
Anyway, to chat, this is the tier 1 for the redemption. If you want to see how this might evolve further, feel free to donate.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, complete the rest of the tip goal. Because we gotta call them tips. They're not actually donations, they are tips. But if you want to see how it plays out, finish the tip goal.
Over on Raw Zim's channel. Nowhere else but Raw Zim's.
Anyway, what do you all do?
Guys, let's actually eat
Well-
before we start chasing off of, random flags and music. That might just be Alabaster Gleam trying to draw us out.
Yeah, I don't want to run into those things again.
The
Granted,
ones
I
did.
don't think it would be them.
Well, I mean, they did have a red flag, just like the other Alabaster Gleam people did.
Yeah, but the things that they sent before, they use sound. They use sound, so the music would cover up the sound of anyone they're trying to hunt.
I'm not dissuading an investigation. I'm dissuading an investigation on an empty stomach.
Well, no, because and I agree, let's eat. But
Nom, 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 nom.
the other ones, they had bells that they were ringing as they approached. That's how we knew they were coming. So, music, I don't think that's too far out there. Maybe we shouldn't investigate.
At least not just alone. Or split up. That has to be a all of us thing.
Jet is going to eat some of his Rise.
Nom, 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 nom.
Argus will eat his Rise.
He's going to make a small face of displeasure. And then go looking through the condiments that they had.
Okay.
What kind of condiments did we have? I know we had some.
You have a small selection. Whatever you're looking for, you'll probably be able to find, unless it's something
Perfect.
too exotic.
Ranch.
Managed to find a
Ew.
small bit of bottle of ranch.
I'm sorry.
You put-
Ranch with rice?
It is really good. Don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
I'm knocking it and I ain't trying it.
I will try it. But okay, I'm just.
Yeah, none of you know what ranch is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is in character, but he's going to basically sniff at them and be like, huh, this one smells good. And then bring it over and pour a little bit onto some of the Rise. Try it. And his face kind of lights up. And then he pours more over the rest of it. And then
Does he
begins
pour the
to...
rest of the thing? Sorry.
No, he'd save some. And then he starts digging in. Okay, I know we don't usually reply to chat, but yes, it's rice with ranch. It is actually good. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Let's just all agree them is crazy.
Nom nom nom. It'll start out actually nice. As long as we got water, fire, pot.
Panther's backing
fine.
me up. I'm feeling justified. Panther's backing me up on this. I'm validated.
You're special.
I didn't know straight jackets came in pairs.
What? Oh no!
Oh damn!
Oh wait, Archie does it too.
Ah, triplets.
Wait. Okay. Before this goes on long enough, clip that now.
Yes, somebody clip that.
All 3 channels, somebody clip that. Especially somebody get over to Rygons and mine.
Why especially yours?
Because you have a large community, and yours is easily done. Ours is...
Not the size of the channel, it's how you use it.
less used.
And continue. I mean, we have spent about 2 hours now on the topic of eating rice. Makes me
But-
glad I did not come up with a more directed title.
Hey, the fact is we've been having fun with this. What does it matter if we're not really making progress?
It's not the not making progress or anything. It's just gotta keep it going.
Alright, so we finished off the rice. Jet tries to offer the ranch to everybody else.
Duke.
No.
Try
Amos
it. It's
definitely
really
eats it.
good. Amos takes it. Cool.
Yep, I'm calling it.
My condolences, Amos. Your sacrifice is probably in vain.
But yeah, we finished eating.
I think I'm just gonna have mine plain.
I'll have mine plain.
This is good as is. It's food. Nom, nom.
We
But
finished
look-
the... Oh, go ahead.
But there is the more important thing to actually discuss outside of, this surprisingly actually good meal. The resave won't last forever.
A generous bestowal.
Kenku tipped $10.
Thank you, Kenku, for that tip. The tier 2 has been completed. Now for tier 3.
Oh, okay.
You need time to think that over, or are you just gonna go with it?
I'll think it over for a bit. Go ahead and continue your conversation.
Well, the resave won't last forever, and we need to start thinking about what we're gonna do next. Oran Grove does sound very appealing, though we don't know exactly where it is. And we could try to find Smoke and his pack, but again, we'd be potentially wandering and maybe into some very, very dangerous areas.
I am not a fan of going somewhere dangerous.
But
But-
this place won't last forever.
And it itself is potentially becoming dangerous.
Yeah, I gotta agree. This place definitely is not safe by itself.
Yeah, you guys did kind of run my trap.
I don't think your trap would have saved us from the alabaster gleam the other night.
Okay, fair.
I was able to rip through it easily. It would have been able to save, like, I don't know, something Jolene, but not floaty.
Anti-Jolene.
We should really get going to get help soon.
But the question is where? We have many options that have their promises, but also their detractions. I mean, heck, we can go see what all that commotion is off in the distance there. Can't be any more dangerous than going off into the unknown, trying to finding, this Oran Grove, or trying to find Smoke, or anyone else for that matter.
Well, if we do go, we should try not to be out in the open.
Well, I think that's a given. It's probably more of where do we want to go.
I'm thinking, we kind of only have one direction that we know of, how to get there. Aside from going back to Starlight, which I'm not sure about the rest of you, but I'm not sure I could remember my way through the, tunnels to get back into Starlight. But the only other direction I can think of going is following this map to Oran Grove. And even then, I don't even know if this map's where we are in relation on this map.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Jet will pull it out.
Okay. It unfurls onto the table with that kind of like distinct crinkliness that maps have. And you can see what appears to be a bit of a winding path through the city. But amusingly enough, at about some point, it breaks off from the city and enters into what seems to be a long stretch. You're not really quite sure why, until finally it stops at the end. And at the very end, there is marked an X. It seems wherever this Oran Grove is, it's located a little bit on the outskirts of the city.
So if we could find our way back to the city, we should be able to make it to the Grove.
Well, the better question is, how old is this map?
True.
Because we are in very much a ruined city.
It's definitely an old map. Like, we found it in that building next door. But I just don't know what else to go off of.
Well, it seems like it's at the very least the most logical thing to check out. You know, we can head back into from where we came among the ruins, see if we can identify either like a path or a feature that can give us a bearing, and then follow the map.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is we follow it, see what we can find, and maybe there'll be a clue to go elsewhere from there.
Any objections? Or is there any building interest of checking what the weird flag waving in the background is?
As if on cue, you can hear that music seemingly to grow louder. Not by much, but enough that it's discernible. You get the feeling that whatever it is has stopped and has situated itself somewhere relatively nearby. Its music brings to the mind colorful fabrics, dancing people, or mons rather, and the sense of warm friendliness that comes from a people who are happy.
I had to open my mouth, didn't I?
Well, it sounds pleasant.
I volunteer to stay at home.
How late is it in the day right now?
It's about late afternoon.
As to look out the door, see that it's late afternoon. We got time to go check it out, I guess. Not like we're doing much else. We just ate.
I kind of agree. We should go check it out. And Argus, you should definitely come with us.
But I can keep watch of the house because we need to have someone keep watch.
We have Ethan and Doc.
And Jolene's
Someone
probably
needs to
going to
watch
be
it
up
out.
there and stay. As is Amos.
But my Polgo.
You should come along to have some fun first.
Yeah, just come along. It'll be quick. 10-minute adventure. Minute.
Our last 10-minute adventure ended up being 2 hours of rice.
Well, let's get going. We don't have all day, though. I'm just gonna open the door and just step out in the snow.
Okay.
As my second trap activates.
You've activated my trap card.
Aha,
And
you
Argus
activated
still
my
somehow
trap card.
Argus still somehow manages to get tangled up.
I'm in the kitchen!
I know, it's amazing. So you step outside, and it seems like the fog has gotten quite a bit denser. It had already been troublesome before, but now it was shrouding everywhere. You can see off into the distance the flag that you had previously seen. Only now it seems that there are a small collection of flags even underneath the big red flag. Blue, green, yellow, purples. Because of your closeness, you can kind of see that all of them are just sort of waving in the wind and bobbing up and down in time with the music. However, it's still far enough that there is a minor fear in the back of your head that you could get lost trying to find it.
As we'll wait for the rest to come out first. Commenting, it's thicker than I would prefer it.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't go try and check that out.
Told you.
But at
Well,
the
okay,
same
bye, Argus.
But at the same time, if we wait around, whoever they are might leave. And we might never know what was actually happening.
I could run upstairs and activate the machine to see if it chases away the fog again.
I think this is just regular fog.
What if it chases away regular fog?
What if it makes it worse?
I don't think it would make it worse. So far, it's made all the things better.
Until we know for certain that this thing is bad fog, then let's just poke our nose around a bit.
By the time you know, you might be dead. Or, like
I
Doc
won't
was.
be dead. Puffs out his chest. Let's get going. And starts walking off again.
Well, no, we really shouldn't go check it out or wander around in the fog. We could get lost.
Oh. Azur stops to think.
Okay.
No one else is gonna say anything.
Yeah.
I was waiting for
some
you
deep
to finish.
thinking.
You know,
I was finished.
well, usually when somebody says they stop to think, it's before they go on with more of what they were going to say. So I was just sitting here waiting for you to continue what you were thinking about.
You think. You speak. I have to think. Go speak.
I do
sorry.
want to go check it out, but this is very thick fog.
It's so thick you could cut a donut in it. Argus is going to cut a donut in the fog of his claws.
Not quite that thick.
Dang
Now
it.
that's a great idea. Argus, why don't you go scout ahead and find the way? And
Wait,
then
what?
report
No!
back.
Wait, no!
Thanks for
no,
volunteering.
no!
Have fun.
Argus is going to hide behind Dart.
Hi. We're going.
Despite the fact we could get lost? Oh,
Well,
okay.
It's a limited time opportunity.
Caution is wonderful.
We can readily find our way there, and hopefully the fog clears up by the time we're done there.
Well, fair enough. Just one moment. Jet is going to kind of pile his stuff out of his bag in the house real quick, just in case he needs some space. The only thing for the record that he's keeping is the sound activated glowing crystal.
Okay.
Okay. I guess it's our moment to go through our bags, I guess.
You're dumping out the books and everything else too?
I mean, carefully stacking, but yeah.
Okay.
He's leaving them inside the house.
Under the reset.
Oh, good.
You cannot dump out the book. The book is cursed.
It's stuck to your hand like a tin wand.
Curse of binding.
That.
Anyone unfamiliar with that particular reference? I was playing a game earlier, a roguelike called Adam, Ancient Domain of Mystery, and I got a wand stuck to my hand and I couldn't do anything with it.
Well, you tried to empty. It would have been useful, but you emptied all of the charges out of it, trying
I
to
was
get
hoping
rid
it'd
of it.
disintegrate, but it did not. So I had to go fight some raiders, and then I died because I had a wand, a useless wand stuck to my hand. Anyway,
That sounds
continuing.
fun.
As we walking.
I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to leave the large golden rock and the medallion
Okay.
at the house.
Okay.
I'm still going to keep the documents, the books, and the silver pieces and the stick in my bag, but I think big heavy rock's probably not the best thing for a little outing like this.
I'll leave
You're
my
right.
clippy thing and my glass shards and my bundle of aluminum foil at the house
By the way,
if I'm being dragged along.
Everybody, please send me on Discord a list of your entire inventories and a description of anything that you have. Since we're going to be changing how we do the inventory system, because we did discuss that and decide on doing it, I will go through and figure out bulks and such for each item.
Assuming after stream.
Yeah, doesn't have to be
Cool.
right now.
Cool.
Unless you have convenient notes, in which case just copy paste it, whichever.
Anyways,
Just as a reminder to chat, we're only at tier 2 out of 4 for this particular donation goal or tip goal. So, if you want to see this particular adventure reach a conclusion, I recommend tipping to the channel. Not only supports us, but it also, gets to have something exciting happens, which you all can enjoy.
It legitimately will help keep a roof over my head. Because I still need to cover my rent. And part of it does go to Rygon, our wonderful storyteller, who put all this together for us.
Nom nom nom. Yeah. And I can always make the joke of, where's my money? Baseball bat.
no, why are there nails in the baseball bat?
They're one for each person who didn't pay me back.
No,
That's a lot of people.
this is just a glorified back scratcher.
Oh. Can you, like, do it on mine? I have, like, I can't reach my back.
Sure, but do you know what I call my baseball bat?
Oh, what do you call it?
I call it the Kraken.
When he swings it, it splits into multiple parts, and they all fling at you and smack you.
No, it's because I crack heads with it.
I like my explanation better.
Oh, that I'd call that one splintery. Anyway. So, you all are wandering off into the fog?
Yeah, well, before we depart, like, Dart's just going to mention... It's risky. Yes. But at the same time, I don't think we can deny, there is someone or someone's or some things out there, and we're not going to learn what they are by just sitting around.
We don't have to learn what they are.
I kind of want to learn what they are.
I am curious as well.
Hey, actually, if they're good people, they might give us information that, of our layabout. Wait,
Or if they're bad people, they'll eat us.
But more importantly, Argus, we can't stay holed up in the house.
Oh, who left?
Warnie.
I moved Warnie out. Since, he's asleep, presumably.
Warnie didn't pay rent. He got kicked out.
No,
And
he
voted
just
off
got
the island.
He just got moved down to the super pillow nest. Anyways, yes, we are moving out into the fog.
Dart's gonna turn to Argus. But Argus, we can't stay holed up in the house. We need to start. We collected ourselves. We need to start pushing and seeing what's out there. And while I still think seeking out Oran Grove is the best course of action, while we're waiting for everyone else to get to full strength, waiting to see if and when Doc decides to come out, and seeing how Jolene and Amos are not in a exploration or moving shape. This is the best way to at least pass the time, the most productive way. So it's risky, yes, but I think it's a calculated risk.
If you say so.
we can either potentially gain some new allies or become better aware of another danger that we need to be mindful of. Either way, that makes us, much better off than just sitting around. So, who's closest to the door? I'm assuming, the Jet's gonna still be inside and just be like, Jet, just let Ethan know where we're going. Just so when Jolene, Amos, and Doc, come to, that they know where we are.
I'm imagining that Amos basically woke up from his being passed out drunk to the smell of bread, and then we made the risée, and now that he satisfied the munchies, he just went back to being passed out drunk.
The sugar high crashed.
Pretty much.
Yes, Jet, go tell everyone where we're going.
A gleaming endowment.
Slytherite tipped $35, Duke.
Slitherite, thank you so much for that tip. That would be the full tip goal completed. Thank you so much, everybody.
We're all gonna die.
Yes. I mean, no.
Thank you so much, everyone, for the support and keeping the channel alive. I really can't do it without you all. All right, onward to the circus. Or whatever it is.
You let Ethan know where we're going?
Yes.
Good.
I figured we just kind of hand wave that and be like, yep, he told him.
I mean, as long as Ethan...
He was there with you guys. He knows where you're going.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Cool.
Crunch, crunch, crunch through the snow to the past the gate. Opening
And
it with
off
a
into the world you go. As you all continue walking forwards, you get the feeling that you are being watched.
I don't like that feeling. It happens way too often. And it always means bad things.
As any of you look around, go ahead and roll me a... You guessed it, it's our favorite roll.
You remember it?
Insight.
Dex contest
Survivor.
cute.
Alert.
You got it. Go ahead
I
and
was
roll me
wondering
that,
if
please.
Rygon remembered it.
I don't need to remember. I can just look on the character sheet.
Fair.
Let's see here. Azurith, you got it. Argus, you got it. Dart, you don't see shit.
Do
Jet,
I feel it?
you got it.
Does he smell it?
I don't know. I'm a ground type. I don't know.
Dart is currently staring at the ground. Somehow.
I should lick it.
And the rest of you, you look upwards. You look around. And eventually your eyes settle upon a dark figure standing at the top of the staircase window. It
Wait,
seems to be
inside
staring
the
out
house?
at all of you. Inside the house.
Our house?
Your house.
Jet starts rushing back towards the house.
It then turns around and proceeds further into the house.
There's something inside the house.
Azurith heading through the front door.
Hey, what?
Back inside now.
Just clarification one more time, because for some reason I'm not thinking this properly. Inside our house. This
Dart, you're still outside. You don't know what's going on.
Jet yelled out that something was inside
Something's
the
inside
house.
the house.
I don't know. That snow looks pretty interesting, Dart. No, you're just confused. You don't really know what's going on. You can follow along, but you're very confused of what's going on.
Okay, so just more. Wait, what? What's going on?
Opens door.
Yes, wait, no, come back.
Jet just completely is ignoring and is barreling in the back door, rushing towards the stairs and taking a look around.
Okay.
I'll say check the bottom floors. We'll go up.
What's wrong, everyone? What are you all doing? I thought you were gonna head out.
Jet doesn't even stop to give him an explanation. He is
Runs him
rushing.
over.
Basically. No, he runs through him. Phases through him.
There was something in the house.
Alright, I'll race upstairs. And this is where I leave them for now.
Okay.
Jet just yells at Argus, check the bottom floor.
He started running up the stairs, and then you yelled him to go back down, and he trips, and he's like,
Oh no, this was
rolling back
as
down the
he was
stairs.
running up the stairs.
I mean,
So
Azurith
before
said it once,
he
so-
quickly turns around and rolls down the stairs.
I meant Jet tells him before Jet goes up the stairs.
As you reach the top of the stairs, you can smell a sweet floral scent.
Other stuff's like, that's dogs?
Maybe? I don't know. Let's check room by room. He's taking a look in this room.
Okay. You open it, and you see the disheveled furniture, but otherwise not much else.
We'll go check the second room.
In the second room, you see a pack on the ground. It has, it looks fairly, well, not necessarily bulky. It actually looks fairly tightly kept together. But otherwise, it's, I mean, somehow you get the feeling that it's useful. You're just not sure how. Otherwise, you don't see anything.
I'll go with Jet into here. The
Okay.
bigger room.
You can smell that floral scent kind of coming from this room. Jolene is just kind of sleeping over in a nearby chair. But otherwise, not much else seems to have been disturbed.
Jet is going to the chimney door thing. He takes a quick glance over at Jolene before just shaking his head and pounding on the door. I'm sorry to disturb you, Doc, but we saw somebody in the house. Please let me know you're okay.
No response.
He's going to try and force his way through the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
From down at the bottom of the steps, would I hear this commotion?
Yeah, you can hear the shouting. It's coming through the chimney vents, remember?
True.
And you're going to clearly hear this from the bottom floor living room.
Just strength? Yeah. Just
Yeah, just a straight up strength.
Oof.
The door does not yield.
Step aside. And Azurith will go and bash it.
Okay, go ahead.
Guys, what is going on? What got you all in a frenzy?
Okay. Azurith, you managed to open the door.
We saw something in the house. There was something watching us from the window out there.
And
Azurith, go on.
I was just going to say, as you open up the door, you see a room.
Find out next week on Starlight Expedition.
All right, yeah, sure, fine.
No.
I'm okay.
I just had to make the joke, but no.
So go ahead and tell me what you thought of the session.
No.
Session was really nice, really calming.
No. Stop. Cease. No.
I will not
We're
stop
continuing.
until Rygon tells me to stop.
This is a good place to stop, yeah.
No, we'll continue.
The suspense buildup was absolutely immense and amazing, and
So what you see is a room that is engulfed in greenery. The dried plants that you had seen before now seem to have been revitalized. Over near John's coffin, you can see Doc kneeling. She appears to be messing around with like a bouquet of flowers that she keeps like delicately, tediously, and almost absent-mindedly fiddling about, taking one flower, putting it in, taking another out, and then replacing it. And she kind of does this over and over, like she's trying to make the bouquet absolutely perfect. You can see other similar ones near the coffin, where they have been placed in an almost memorializing fashion. The other coffins too also hold signs of care, but John's is obviously the one that holds the most. She looks at you all, surprised and perhaps even a little scared. You can see that what had kept the door from opening before was just a tangle of vines that had covered it. Oh, what is it? Is something wrong?
sorry, there was someone inside the house that we didn't recognize, and we immediately got scared when we were going out for a small walk to investigate something.
Oh, that was me.
Ah.
I wanted to check on you all, make sure you're doing okay. I heard through the fireplace that you all were going off on an adventure of some sort.
Okay. Alright, I'll go to the others. We apologize. And he's gonna back out, slowly goes to the door and says, this place looks pretty. And then closes it. With a little ka-chunk.
Okay.
And then he's gonna climb down the little ladder out to the others and say like, oh, don't worry, everything's fine, everything's fine. It was just Doc. Doc is good. Doc is in good condition.
Okay, that's great. Now we need to go find where the thing was.
That was Doc. I just said that.
Actually, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Ah. I heard that she was in good condition. That was it.
Yep. So there was nothing to fear. We're fine.
Okay.
It's just she heard from the fireplace that we were gonna go out. She won't care. Let's go back out.
All right.
Looks over to the sleeping Jolene.
She's awake now.
Poor Jolene, I'm sorry.
You get the smell. You're just smelling sour milk.
And do we want to stop right there, or do you all can figure that you can continue for a while yet?
We still got a
I
half hour
I'm
for
half
session.
asleep.
I
We do
know
have a
I
half hour, but this next part will probably take about 2 or 3 hours to complete.
I'm fading. I won't be able to do it.
I'm kind of fading too. I'm sorry.
Pat the jet. Pat the jet. There's next week. Reminder. Save content for next week. Also, Jolene is awake, so obviously everything will be fine. She
And we
can,
don't have to
wake up in
spend 2
character.
hours cooking rice next week.
Yeah, cooking rice episode.
Yeah.
This was fun. The cooking rice was actually kind of fun.
It was kind of hilarious. It felt like a cooking mama thing.
All right. Then if we're all in agreement, or at least most of us,
I was
go
gonna
ahead
say,
and we'll do our round robin.
Yeah, we're all in agreement.
No,
Okay.
hold on. You all need to go and take a look at my stream.
Oh no, he's gonna do the thing.
You can do the...
Do we have to end?
You...
Do we have to end?
Hey, Sada, when should we get models of that? Of our characters.
Do we have to end?
He has a sombrero. He has sombrero hat.
Oh, now he's getting bullied.
Oh no!
Jibe Gap cheered with 500 eggy bitties, compensatory ending.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm perfectly fine continuing, but it sounds like some of our players are kind of fading out, and I'd like to do our round robin.
Let's go do a round robin, please.
All right.
But somebody please clip that.
I'm clipping that now.
That was...
I'm clipping that. Oh!
Alrighty, then we will start with Jet. Jet, something you liked, something you felt could have been improved, and burning thought or idea, please.
Something I liked. I am struggling to pick just one thing. I know we don't have to pick just one thing. But like... You know what? I know. Pokerole is back! There's my happy... The thing I liked.
Okay.
Something I feel could be improved. More Pokerole.
Of course.
Longer sessions. 24-hour session. Let's go.
Oh my god, you do know I work, right?
You have days off.
That's
Very few.
Zib,
you do
I've
have
spent the last week trying to fix my sleep schedule and get more than 2.5 hours sleep at a time. I can't do 24 hours.
But we not had it.
Is that 21 hours of my stream?
Burning thought or idea. Well, I am excited to check out what I'm thinking is a circus.
Okay.
Yes, no sleep, only Pokerole. Oh yeah, Chris Ovos, don't bother trying to clip on mobile. It's horrible.
Also, to the individuals who donated or tipped, your tip will be fully completed on the next session. Like I said, this is something that'll take about 2 or 3 hours to go through, possibly, maybe longer, depending on how slow these individuals choose to cook rice.
Like,
yeah. And, yeah, well, we'll see what happens, but your tip is not going to be in for vain. It will be completed. It'll just be in the next session. So be sure to tune in for that. All right. Azurith, something you liked, something you felt could have been improved, burning thought or idea?
I liked rice. Rice was good. I liked how we had to go through the process of going to get the stuff to make rice instead of saying, "Yeah, we cook rice." Things to be improved. Less fading out.
I'm not sure you mean.
I'm not sure either.
Like in terms of me sleeping?
No, I think it's turns with... I know other players have their things, but it's like, don't try to leave mid-session stuff. I'm not a huge fan when players just drop out middle section and don't say anything.
Oh, I see.
The thing, so I don't hold Werny the thing tonight against Werny, personally. Like in the past, yes. But tonight in particular, it's like there was downtime, there wasn't much going on. Somebody that's tired, I could see them just kind of unintentionally kind of just passing out.
Other than that, that's the only thing, if I have to be nitpicky.
Okay. Burning thought or idea?
Doc has been completely fine, just wanted some time alone to make a garden. And not be interrupted.
I respect that.
I respect her too.
I think it's more of like a memorial service type thing, but yeah.
That's it for me.
Okay. Start. Something you liked, something you felt could have been improved, burning thought or idea?
I really like the slightly slower pace just to kind of get us back into the rhythm of Pokeroles. Well, we did spend a lot of time basically making rice cakes. It actually was kind of amusing, just considering that we were trying to do something, people would in Pokemon bodies, and it was very entertaining. And I do like the little bit of mystery and intrigue that we're being set up for the next session, so I'm really looking forward to next week. Thing that can be improved, I think, obviously, a little bit of our rust from essentially being a few weeks off of Pokeroles is showing, and I know myself a little bit less disciplined on making some of the interjecting jokes that take us out of the moment, and I think I probably went a little bit overboard there, so can definitely improve upon that going forward. Save that for the breaks. Burning questions. Yes. Was that really Doc? Is Doc really as fine as she says she is? Who are these mysterious apparent characters off in the distance that are playing music and waving flags? Is Dart magic?
Find out next time. All right. Then finally, Oram. Something you liked, something you felt could have been improved, burning thought or idea.
Something that could have been improved. Just overall, me being less tired. I just had a long day at work today.
Which I appreciate you still coming out.
Let's see. Something looking forward to. Will Argus ever finish his Polgo? Will he ever get the chance? Also, will anyone ever let him use the magic stick?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just imagine Argus uses it, and you have 100 loaves of bread, for he has the skill needed.
Wait, you mean there's an actual skills thing to level called stick mastery?
Yes.
And you're saying a T-Rex is better than dogs?
Yes.
Well, for one, it can actually hold the stick properly.
Okay. True.
All right, burning thought or idea?
I wonder how these happy song, most likely a circus people, are going to try to kill us this time.
You know what? Fair enough.
I just fully expect it. And Argus fully expects it.
I don't know. I'll have to look in one of my trap books then. But you all set up such good traps yourself. I don't know if I need to do anything.
I need to get another rug. I know we have the target rug upstairs from the hunt. So I might do that, and that's more thematical. You stand on the target, you go in the air.
Fair enough. Although I'm pretty sure, enemies might have a bit harder time falling into it if they're not purposely stepping on it. Isn't that right, Azurith?
Correct.
I don't know. Azurith
I
seemed to
purposely stepped on it.
Oh, why?
Because funnies, content.
You're so mean.
Drama. Alrighty, then from my perspective for today, this was just kind of a day just to kind of figure out like a direction to kind of push you all in. I'm glad we were able to draw this particular little thing out of the depths. So I look forward to actually seeing you all encounter this next encounter. I'm glad we reached the donation goal for it. In terms of the interjecting jokes and whatnot, I do kind of agree. I think we went maybe a little overboard with them, and I had to draw everyone back into the game. And I know I probably wasn't helping either, so I apologize on that. But yeah, we do have a limited time frame, so maybe in the future we like once a joke is said, we don't continue the joke for like a minute. Anyway, in terms of everything else, I think you all did fairly well. Thank you for coming on out, and thank you for role-playing as best you could. I know we've been out for a while, so I appreciate the effort. And poor dog. Y'all scared her.
She scared us.
Yeah, she scared us.
She's scared of you.
Honestly, I just think you're all paranoid at this point.
I mean, we are.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
don't
we
know.
are.
I don't have any. I don't know why you would be though. I mean, I haven't done that.
Right gun.
Anyway, I think our next session is going to be a fun one, so I look forward to seeing you all there.
Yay.
All right. To our viewers, I hope you enjoyed the session for today. I know it was a bit of a silly one. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Feel free to do your outros, everyone. Peace.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you all so very much for joining us today for the Starlight Expeditions Pokerole, our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop campaign. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as checking out my friends that join me on these adventures and that also stream. You can find their links down in the description below, as well as right here in the chat. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. Y'all can say bye now.
Hello.
Start.
Okay.